This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Nicole Gitsky. We begin with a deadly weekend in Kern County. 3 people were killed in separate shootings just since Saturday. The latest shooting happening early this morning in southeast Bakersfield, just after 2 a.m. this morning on Union Avenue near 3rd Street. Police say they responded to a shot spotter alert in the area and found a man dead at the scene. BPD homicide detectives are investigating. No information has been released on a possible suspect. And police are investigating an officer-involved shooting from over the weekend that left the suspect dead. It started at a home on Brazil Avenue, just west of Highway 99, at around 12:30 Saturday morning. Bakersfield police say someone called them about a domestic argument and a man armed with a firearm. Police received multiple calls regarding separate reports of shots fired across southwest Bakersfield. Now, police were finally able to locate the suspect. When police tried to approach him, they say he led them on a short chase that ended with a crash. Police say that's where officers first exchanged gunfire with the suspect. BPD says the man left his gun while trying to escape, but then charged at approaching officers. That's when officers opened fire a second time, killing the suspect. BPD says 5 officers fired their weapons during the shootout. The name of the suspect has not yet been released. And that wasn't the only shooting Saturday. Another one, this time in East Bakersfield. Police were called to the area of King and Butte Streets just after 9:30 for reports of a shooting. That's where they found 50-year-old Parrish Deshaun Stinson shot and killed. Police have not yet released information on a possible shooter at this time. Now, in your 17 Court Watch, opening statements are set to begin in the death penalty trial of 2 men charged in the killings of a father and son at a Lamont gas station. Prosecutors say Jim Langston and Darnell Hammond shot and killed Herberto and Juan Aceves during a robbery back in 2016. Court documents state Hammond was seen firing shots into the store as he fled the scene. Both pleaded not guilty to charges of murder and robbery. The pair are due in court at 1:30 this afternoon. That's the latest on the coronavirus pandemic here in Kern County. A surge in new cases today, with public health reporting 903 new cases. Our death toll stands at 1,429 local lives lost. State data shows 165 people are in the hospital with the virus. 35 are in the ICU. Both our hospitalizations and ICU numbers continue to go up as the virus spreads. Well, COVID-19 survivors will gather this weekend to memorialize those we've lost to the pandemic. It's part of a nationwide month of awareness and action organized by the COVID Survivors for Change Network. All across the country in August, survivors will wear yellow, the color of COVID remembrance, and hold dozens of gatherings. Now, here at home, the group is hosting a candlelit vigil at the Liberty Bell in the front of the Superior Courthouse downtown. It's happening on Saturday, August 14th at 7:30 p.m. The event is open to the public. Well, coronavirus is spreading rapidly in Kern County once again, and health officials are concerned about how fast it could spread, especially when there are more transmissible variants taking over. Less than half of eligible residents are vaccinated, meaning most people in the community are at risk once again. A lot of vulnerable people are vaccinated, but not enough. And with the Delta variant spreading rapidly, the concern is growing.
With this variant, it's highly transmissible regardless of whether or not you've been vaccinated, and that's what's worrisome. It's not so much that the people who are vaccinated are getting terribly ill, they're not, but they are transmitting the virus to others even if they've been fully vaccinated.
Pfizer has released data showing the vaccine is highly effective against hospitalization of COVID-19. Moderna has yet to release their latest numbers, but doctors say it appears their numbers will be similar to Pfizer's. Currently, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine sits at 71% effective against hospitalizations.
Clinica Sierra Vista is now offering rapid COVID-19 testing and COVID-19 vaccinations. Call 833-278-4584 to make your appointment. But don't delay. Clinica Sierra Vista, putting patients first.
Now in education news, after a year of schooling amid the pandemic, a new study finds many children are behind in their education. And with the return of school right around the corner, parents may be wondering how they can help offset those setbacks. In the study, it found students may be set back from 4 to 12 months after the year of distance learning. According to the Bakersfield Sylvan Learning Center, parents can help make up for that lost time and prepare them for the upcoming year. The center suggests encouraging your child's brain activity with activities like flashcards. Now, also, they say that you should put your kids on a routine. This can help with a smoother transition once the school year starts. One of the most important things parents can do, though, is read.
For parents of younger learners, kinder, first, and second specifically, they may have missed out on some formative reading instruction, so we want to make sure that they have a reading experience and a learning experience that's really, really fun. Get creative. And my neighborhood parents formed a book club for the younger kiddos at the park, and it doesn't take much to elevate the importance of reading and make it fun and social.
Susan suggests that kids are read to at least 20 minutes a day, which is key for their growth. Well, as local students get ready to head back to the school, local organizations are making sure they're ready on the first day of class. Dignity Health's Learning and Outreach Centers are holding a drive-thru back-to-school fair with free backpacks and school supplies. It's happening Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. at Dignity Health's Outreach Center on South Robinson Street. Families will also receive assistance with Medi-Cal enrollment and health information. Children must be present to receive those school supplies. And Feed It Forward is helping to prepare students for the upcoming school year. They're holding a backpack giveaway this Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at Jefferson Park. Backpacks and supplies will be given out on a first-come, first-served basis. There will also be free food, music, and games. And speaking of backpacks, PG&E partnered with the Bakersfield City School District to provide around 400 backpacks and school supplies to students at Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School. The giveaway happened this morning. Every student at the event received a new backpack stuffed with back-to-school items, including pencils, notepads, crayons, highlighters, and rulers. Each backpack also included a pair of earbuds to use with Chromebooks. Now, for students, they're ready to get back into the classroom, including Ignacio.
You excited to go back to school?
Yes.
Why?
So I can leave my mom alone.
All items were purchased through a grant from PG&E. And KGET is teaming up once again with the Bakersfield Homeless Center to hold a backpack drive. We're asking for basic school supplies like backpacks, notebooks, pencils, as well as school clothes and underwear for boys, girls, and teens. You can drop off donations at our station at 22nd and L Streets or the Homeless Center on East Truxtun Avenue now through August 13th. The San Joaquin Valley Air District issued an air quality alert this weekend due to those wildfires. Experts say residents should stay indoors as much as possible because the particulate matter from the smoke could trigger heart and lung conditions like asthma and bronchitis. And that alert will last until 5 p.m. today, when experts hope the smoke will be cleared.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.